Hello and welcome, and we are back in Billund. I've got lots of videos to film and we are starting outside of the airport, but this is not a walk to anywhere in particular because I don't actually know where we're going to be going, because where the Zleep hotel is, which I've shown you around plenty of times before and I've stayed plenty of times before, it is lovely. We are looking for a secret hidey hole that will then lead into where all the trees and woodland area is. So as normal, it's not that busy in the airport because obviously it's quite a dinky little thing. But that is the Zleep hotel. That is where we landed, right in the corner. Then we had to get a bus and everything through. So all of these videos will be in a much greater detail playlist. I can see the gap in the trees now, so we can go and attack it. If I am mixing up and slurring my speech ever so slightly, I have been up since 8 o'clock yesterday morning, and it's now 10 o'clock in the morning the following day, and we've got all day to film. So we will see how this one goes, and I would imagine the rest of them will just be a voiceover, but I did say it's a lot easier if I speak to the camera rather than doing the voiceover, which saves so much time. But like I said, we are looking for the gap in the trees, which is over here. We will find all of the other little bits and pieces around here, and there'll be plenty of videos to come. I just hope this wind's not too strong. It's picking it up, otherwise I'm going to have to do a voiceover of it anyway. So we'll get into the trees and then we'll see what we can find and where it links. So I have absolutely no idea where it goes. It's been bugging me for a while. So I saw a member of staff from the airport just walk in here. So like I said, I have no idea where it goes. I said to myself, this would be the first video that gets done, and we will just see where it leads. So it's properly off the beaten track. So there's the airport. So if somebody randomly finds this on the floor still recording, make sure you upload it to YouTube and then ring the police. But I'm sure it's fine, because there are multiple excuse me, there are multiple walkways this way. Look, so it looks like you can go a few different ways. So I think we are going to get lost. I would imagine that way would actually end up taking you to the car park, so I might do that in a separate video, because that's also been bugging me. But I have absolutely no idea where we are going. Like I said, I've literally just landed. I come straight from the airport. I've got everything in my kangaroo pouch, everything. I've just sort of got this out very quickly and gone, right, let's go, because I've got a lot of videos to try and film today. So this I do apologise about, because I have been up, like I said, since yesterday morning. You're not going to sleep. Drove to, I know your heart bleeds, but I drove to Stansted Airport late last night, got there early hours this morning, and then sort of sat in a truck and watched it rain for a few hours before getting into the airport. So look at this, what a way to start a brand new fresh trip into Billund. I've not been here for a little while, and what a way to start this. This is absolutely stunning. So hopefully it's coming through in the camera okay, hopefully it's not too windy, and hopefully I don't keep coughing, because the person in front of me had their aircon on really strong, and it was directly on my see, it was directly on my face. So I just need to get my throat back, and then we'll be living the dream. So which way do we go? Because that splits again. So like I said, I have no idea what I'm going to title this. It's probably just going to be Getting Lost or A Path to Somewhere. Maybe I'll call it A Path to Somewhere, something like that. We'll go this way. We'll have a good explore. I'm glad it's not pouring down, because I'm only here for one night. So 2 days, one night. In this bag I have t-shirt, shorts, 2 pairs of socks in case it rained, a pair of obviously, and that's it. The rest of it is all camera gear. I've got 3 multiple chargers, 17 batteries and 2 cameras. So I've got more equipment than I have anything else. So I don't really want it to rain, but I have got waterproof in here. Do we go that way? Do we go that way? Oh. Which way should we go? I think we'll just have a proper wander and explore, and then if we hit a road somewhere, we'll just come back and then we'll just ping it around between the two. I'm assuming that if this keeps going in a straight line, we will do the walk down that will be in the following video to this, which leads up the outside of the airport, and then we come to the big T junction at the top. But this is snaking around and it looks like it might be going left, so not 100% sure. But then going right, I don't know either. It looks like I can see a field. I'm not going to get lost. I can just hopefully should be right. It is only just disappointing. What time is it? Hang on. All professional for this video. We are 10:37 AM, so it would have been 9. Denmark's an hour ahead of the UK, so it would be 9:30 UK time. So flight was at 7:20 in the morning. Nice and simple. It's just the drive to Stansted. If you live close enough, it's cost me £9 each way this time. Unbelievable. I genuinely couldn't believe it. It's cost me more to park or in fuel than it has to actually get a flight over to a different country, and that flight is 1 hour and 20, and this video might be the same length by the time I figure out exactly where I am going. Soak it in. Soak it in. There looks like there might be a road here. There's a purpose-built frame there as well. I wonder what that used to be for. If you are local and you are laughing your head off wondering what I am doing, let us know what all of this used to be. And obviously it must be a very well used walkthrough, because the other sides are obviously up high and this has obviously all been trodden on. So I don't know what this says. I bet it says no entry. So that just takes you to a road, and then there's some bits and pieces in there. So can't go any further that way, so we will come back and out. That looks like it's just blocked off for obviously cars pulling in and coming over. But this does look like it's well used, and I have, like I said, seen 1 or 2 people walk through this that worked at the, I think it was a Zleep hotel, not the actual airport. It was a member of staff from the Zleep, and just walked through. That's why it makes me think that first path that we saw might be to the little car park bit that we always walk around. So over to the left looks like there's a petrol station. So because I've never gone past the Zleep. I've never gone out the Zleep front door and gone left. I've obviously always gone straight to the park, so I don't actually know what's up there. When I come back next time, because I always plan the next visit even when I'm just on the plane, I don't know why I do that, I'll try and hire a car and go a little bit further afield, because there's a lot of things just a little bit further out from here, which obviously would be really nice to see and explore. And there's a lot more accommodation than what I realised around this way, and some of it is extremely cost effective as well. But you have to stay for more than 2 nights, and then it'll pop up on booking.com. So like some places you almost look like you're staying on sort of like a farm. You've got like a kitchenette, open bedroom, single beds, sleeps up 4 to 6 in single beds, but it's only £75 per night for the whole accommodation, not per person. So you start splitting that up, just say between 4 of you, you could easily stay 4 nights, couldn't you? You just pay 75 quid each. Absolutely. But looking at the map location, that is about think it's 4.7 kilometers from Legoland, so that is another. Right, that's where we walked down. This is the bit that I said I think it goes to another road, so we'll have a quick look on this one. Yeah, so we know how far Legoland is away. I would imagine you'll be able to get a bus. It should be easy enough to get public transport and everything else, because it's all nicely done. So yeah, like I said, a random way to start the new videos from Billund, but like I said, this has really been bugging me, and you're going to notice now that there's going to be, I've got a lot, hopefully, he says, bear in mind this is obviously the first one, and probably the only one that I'm going to be able to speak to the camera to, because where I'd be doing other bits and pieces it'd be really loud, so I do voiceovers and things for that. Hopefully there'll be more of just getting out and about, checking some bits out during the day and night, because obviously you can see I'm completely on my Todd, so I've just got that opportunity to get out and go. Obviously batteries depending, like I always have done, but because all the other bits have already been done, it now means I can literally go from one to another. Right, absolutely no idea where we are apart from here. So open bit, that's back to the airport. That's a path that obviously goes down in a straight line, that takes you to the main road. There's the little garage, petrol fuel garage, okay. So see, perfect place for filling up, coming to and from the holiday, and obviously for the hire cars and everything. That's just all the greenery, so I think where you're going to lose that silver car in a second in the distance, I think that's where we came out from. And if I walk in a straight line on this path, which I won't do because I'll cut back into the trees, the Zleep hotel will be directly, the entrance to the Zleep hotel, shall I say, will be just to your right hand side. So if you are for whatever reason coming this way, at least you now know that you can go on that hard standing. It doesn't look like there's any lights though. There's no light, so it will be dark at night, I would imagine. Depending on what time it gets dark tomorrow night, I might be able to come up and actually film that bit. Not too sure about coming back in here pitch black, because I end up walking into a tree, but we might be all right for that bit, because the car park lights in the airport might be strong enough to do so. So yeah, I think you've got a lot more of exploring videos to come, because I'm not going to the park on this visit. I'm doing the Lego house because it is their 90th birthday. So I'm looking forward to seeing all those bits and pieces downstairs later on today, get all the sort of basic formula filmed, and then tomorrow go into the actual house, and then obviously then remake all of the large green room videos. If you don't know what they are, it's a massive Miniland display. It's a mini figure scale Lego city display. So it's like what you would have at a Miniland in one of the Legoland parks, but it's all to minifigure scale, and they use minifigures, they don't make them bigger. It's an incredible thing, but supposedly that has changed for this 90th birthday. And also it means all the displays up by the dinosaurs, by the T-Rexes, all of that would have changed, all the glass cabinets would have changed. So you've got a lot of Lego model stuff to come from here. And then when I come back next time, which will be for Halloween, then we can start doing the Halloween comparison park tour videos that we did last year, which, to be fair, Billund absolutely destroyed Windsor. I don't think I'm going to get to Germany, it's just too far gone for time. My cut-off point to book anything is this Monday. Today, not that it makes a difference to when you'll be watching this, I can't go down that way, so it must be this way. Today is Thursday morning and I fly back Friday night. I start editing this together over the weekend, so you'll probably see maybe this will be the first one I'm filming on Monday Or actually I'll probably upload the one from, or I might save that. There's a new Lego shop at the airport, so yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you too much, but I managed to get in there and do a bit of filming in there and everything else. And the chap that was there, because it was only one member of staff, he was really helpful and lovely. So yeah, there's a new Lego Stansted official Lego license shop, all branded up like a Lego store, and I managed to film that at about 4 o'clock this morning. So yeah, that's not too bad. Right, what have I done wrong? Because I've missed a corner, because we're back to the start. We don't want to be there, do we? Oh, my throat, I do apologise. I'm going to watch this back and be like, what are you waffling on about? Would you shut up and just let them listen? Got to admit, it is pretty special, and this is beside an airport. I can't think of anywhere else which is this green and you can hear the planes taking off, because there's only that little small road. Now we saw, you can let me know in the comments, I'm sure there was a couple of lefts and I missed one. I didn't go left because I thought it was going to go loop it round into the car park. I went straight on twice. So have I missed it, or am I supposed to be going this way and then walk through the brambles in a pair of shorts? Let's do it. Let's go this way, see what happens. This doesn't look as well walked, to be honest, does it? This might be a bit of a schoolboy error, because maybe the path from the car park doesn't actually come through this way. Big old thorn bushes. But then, if I can get through this bit, it does look like there's a slope over that way. So, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. So the plan was on this video was just do a loop. I wasn't expecting to do, get off, all of this. So, do apologise if I'm wasting your time in your life. Like I said, you've got a lot to explore when you come to Billund. It's a bit different. We'll use Windsor as an example. You go there, you're sat in a hotel. Hotel's absolutely lovely, but you don't have the luxury of doing a lot of other bits and pieces outside of the Legoland hotels, for example, and then stay there. I'm staying at the Legoland Holiday Village this evening in an accommodation that I've never stayed at before. I have no idea what I've got myself in for this trip. So when that accommodation turns up, you're either going to be laughing or wondering, actually, is it worth saving the money? Because I've got basically the same accommodation that I had last time, but they cut off all the washroom and the shower facilities and everything. So I have to use all the stuff that's on the campsite, which obviously I've never ever done before. Now I am coming to the car park, but this clearly is not the way that you're supposed to be coming. So you can, that grass, you come out that grass and there's a car park just there, and there's a break in the hedge. But now I'm thinking, is that the car park for the private jets that land? Because I don't want to walk into the car park if it is not supposed to be what it's supposed to be for. But then there's a shelter there, so I wonder, let's have a look at the shelter, shall we, and just see if that we'll go this way, if that has the kiosk or the plane displays like the one a little bit further up does. Oh, so we're here. Yeah, because you've got all this grass here. Oh, it's a bike shed, just a bike shed, that's all that is. So that's your path in, that's your bike shed. So no, there's nothing there, and this is back into the trees. So we'll cut back through the trees So I have no idea where I've been seeing people walk, to be honest. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea where they've been going. All I'll do is I'll get back to the start, which is up here and to the right. And then that is, I don't know if this was successful or not. Not too sure. So let us know. Enjoying the views? Do you like what you see? We obviously had some big tractors in here before. So it is very pretty, but you would not do this at night. It's handy to know that it does cut through from one side to the other, and especially going up that way. Maybe that's where the staff go. Then they go up to the other bit to get to where the fuel station is, and they can just walk through the grass to then get home. So it saves them walking down that road. So maybe it cuts the corner off. And I've just always assumed for the last year that this was the way to get to the cars, but clearly it's not. Right, we'll turn right and we're out. So guys, that's it. We're back to the start. It looks like it's gonna absolutely smash it, Jen. It is due to rain, so I wanted to get this one done quickly. I know, as always, it's always a little bit rushed, but we only need 22.5 minutes in, depending obviously what I chop out at the start, but we are done. So guys, you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You guys take care, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Ta-da.